Boy, I've always wanted to come in here, and now that I got a mustache, the timing feels right.
Wow, all this stuff looks pretty good. Can we get some salami and...
Brian, let me handle this. Scusi, babidi-boopy?
Che cosa?
Peter, what are you doing?
Speaking Italian. Babidi-boopy? Bibidi-boopidi-babidi-babidi.
Peter, you can't speak Italian just because you have a mustache.
Boopidi-bapa. Boop-a-beep-a-boop-a-bapa-beep-a-bapa.
Tu sei un pazzo! Va vedete qui!
Boop-beep-a-boppy.
Sono stanco di te! Ti do un pugno nella testa! Ti uccido con questa carne!
But yeah, man. Well, I mean, I guess we should, officially start the show. So, Kabuchi.
Baba the boop beep. I can't remember my catchphrase.
Bobbity boo. Yeah. I mean, I almost thought of it, but I forgot. Like it just jumped out of my head. So I'll probably think of it like when we're like halfway through the show, and I'm like, remember this? Like,
You know what? I'm gonna use my ongoing what's it called? My ongoing catchphrase. Propane and cocaine accessories.
oh yeah. Oh wait, well, you usually say howdy there.
Oh yeah, howdy there.
Yeah, exactly. There it is. Yeah, yeah. We got it. You know, got it. Yeah, man, we got a nice flow now. But anyway, to get down to business, I really don't have any topics this week. I'm gonna be completely dead honest with you. I don't have any topics. I did prepare like some like notes as I usually do. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But I didn't put a lot of I didn't put more thought than I usually do into the topics because I feel like there's more we should be talking about.
Mhm.
But I have a few things for us, like obviously like our Mandalorian review and our, like
That
episodes one
was
through.
glorious.
Oh, oh my God. Yeah, we got to get into that.
What's today?
Like we're going to do,
Today is Friday.
um,
Let me
no,
see if there's
yeah,
another
today
episode
is
out.
Friday. Yeah, I
That
think it comes out tonight, maybe,
No, it should be out. If it's a new episode, if they
or
did
maybe last
season
night.
finale. Is there? Come on, come on, come on. Don't do me like this. I got these cheeseburgers, man.
I got these cheeseburgers, man.
I got these
That's like us.
cheeseburgers. Hey, oh snap! There's another episode.
Yeah, that's society, like talking to like Disney, like scratching their necks and everything,
Yep.
like asking for cheeseburgers because Disney holds all the cheeseburgers right now, man.
Yes, Disney has all the Marvel shows on lock. Like we're gonna go an entire year without a Marvel movie dropping. They broke an
Just
11-year streak.
Yeah, the pandemic has been very, very unforgiving. Very unforgiving.
It'd be funny if they just dropped what's it called? Drop Black Widow on the 31st, so that way they can keep the streak going.
Oh my God, her movie. I feel so sorry for not only Scarlett Johansson, the actress, but Black Widow, because her movie
Has been
should
pushed
have been
back like
out.
5 times.
Yeah, it's been man, it's been pushed back almost as much as New Mutants, and that says something,
You know,
you know.
is New Mutants on here? I think New Mutants is on Disney Plus. Is it?
I think so, but I don't think anybody cares
You have a point.
because that's I saw a horrible review of it from one of the shows that I watch, and I mentioned to you sometimes. And I was just like, yeah, this I'm not gonna watch this.
I
Like if I
can't blame
watch
you.
it, yeah, if I'm gonna watch it, I think it'll be a night I'll just get like really intoxicated
Mm,
and I'll just sit back and like turn it on. But I would probably black out. So yeah.
I can see. I can see.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I mean, and we gotta do our Miles Morales review. I mean, we'll do those two reviews last because we just had episode 5 drop for The Mandalorian. And that was pretty incredible.
It was
And I don't know how
glorious.
you yeah, I wasn't sure how you felt about it because I know you didn't watch a lot of Rebels or Clone Wars. And like people who haven't watched those shows, I'm just like, yeah, Rebels is better than Clone Wars, but like you can't be held accountable if you don't watch those shows. I think those shows have tastes that are particular to like certain people,
Mm,
because I thought that like Clone Wars was kind of dry, but it kind of has that kind of like sleepy vibe to it. It's almost like that kind of show you just kind of turn on in the background, like after you come home from school and it's just on, sort of. You know what I mean?
eh,
Um,
I can see it.
yeah, but I mean, Rebels, at least to me, was definitely a big step up. Because it had new characters and new everything. But yeah. Um, so I don't know. I guess we'll do like 1 through 4. Then I don't know. Should we wait till the season is over? Because we only got like 3 more episodes.
Well, we might as well wait.
Yeah, yeah, we can. Yeah, and then we can do the second half. After the season is over. So, but it, yeah. So what's up with the PlayStation 5 and the Series X? Have you heard anything good at all?
Scalpers for the Series X who claim to
Yeah.
have 1,000 of them. They got their orders canceled.
Oh,
Yep. So the
that's
Series X
justice.
was on sale in the UK for a limited time on the one UK website.
Wow.
Yep. So there's that. Um,
Nice. Okay.
I haven't heard anything about the PlayStation 5, but the more and more I look at Astro's Play World, I'm like, I
hmm
need one.
I heard about that. I think maybe you mentioned that to me, but
I might just buy a
you have to check it
controller.
out.
Like, I might just buy a PlayStation 5 controller because they have a bunch of them in stock.
True. Yeah. Yeah. I think I even saw a few. I was in GameStop last night. I went to a mall and I was like, yeah. I was actually looking at the new photo mode features for the PS5,
Hmm.
and my God, they look incredible. Like it's just like you can do everything like so much faster now. Like you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like there's like like it's so much more like intricate of a photo mode feature than we've ever had before. I think the video was playing like it was using like like the Spider-Man game. And I was just like, yo, you can do all this now. Like it's ridiculous. But yeah, but coming straight from GameStop, like like of course we already know like you can't get any like in store, and they're not really sure when they're going to have any more to sell,
Hmm.
but you have to get them online. Can't get them in store anymore. So,
Honestly,
but,
I forget what I was gonna say. Oh, right. Also, with the PlayStation 5, it, if I got it, I wouldn't know where I'd put it. That is a space issue.
ah, I've heard about that. I heard it's very tall.
It is very tall.
It's a very big system.
Like those fins on the side, though, they're
Yeah.
evidently they're very tall.
Jeez.
Because I already have it set up where on the bottom level I have the Xbox Slim or Xbox 360 Slim, the
Mhm.
the silver PlayStation 2, and then on the top level or the middle level, I have the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X, and then on the very top is just everything like a laptop and stuff. So I don't know where I'd put it.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yes. I mean, I'm having a space issue too, honestly. Like I have, like I still have my 360 set up as well as my PS4
Mm,
and my Xbox One, and then I have my Blu-ray player, obviously, and like I have the like of course I have the like the Switch, but that's you can easily sit that anywhere.
mm,
Um, but I just feel like there's like an entertainment system that has yet to be built that can contain every glorious console. You know what I mean? Like it's just about finding the right one, I guess. You know,
mm.
because like I need a space for everything for the Switch, the Xbox, and everything. Like it has to be just right. So like entertainment systems, man. It's like it's like you got to pick out an entertainment system like a car.
Mm. It has to
Like you
be
got to look
just
at it every
right.
day. Yeah, it has to be just right. It has to be.
Like when
It
you
has
leave
to
your
be.
room, you have to look back at the entertainment system.
You
It's
do.
like, yeah,
You do. Yeah.
that's mine.
Right. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. That's what I do every morning. That's what I do every morning. Then sometimes I have to poke my head back in just to see how it looks. And it needs work. I'm not gonna lie, it needs work, but it's there.
mm.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. But yeah, but yeah, man. So the wait, you can hear me, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, the Wonder Woman uh trailer or the Wonder Woman 84. Like it's going to so it's going to be in theaters like Christmas Day, and it's going to be on HBO Max as well. I forget how long it's going to be in theaters. Is it just for Christmas Day? I remember it being in there maybe for like maybe a couple weeks or something. I'm not sure, but um, it like I'm glad they finally came to a decision to just uh put it out there, or like whether or not they were going to so it looks like they're going to do both. So I can't like, are you still interested in the movie?
I don't think I ever was. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, yeah. It looks. I mean, it looks okay. I still don't know what she's doing with that gold suit, but
It's in the comics. I just
yeah, I feel like I've seen it before. I just don't know what it does. It's just a lot of gold, and yeah. I mean, yeah, she looks nice in it. Obviously she's Wonder Woman and all, but yeah. I'm gonna go see it. I guess um,
I shall be
it
there
should
with
be
you,
hot,
brother.
but yeah, yeah. I don't think we'll have a terrible time
Mm,
with it. And I don't think we'll have a bad time either. It'll be either like mediocre or it'll be good, I think. Those are my expectations. Um, but yeah, so, you know, HBO Max, I guess I'll be getting that soon. How have you been doing with the Avengers game?
oh, I haven't played it in the months.
Oh, okay, okay. But it was still good though, right?
I, it's okay. I thought it was the greatest thing since sliced bread at one point. Actually, no, I didn't. I didn't think it was the greatest game ever made, but I did. I was like, you know what? It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Well, like when I was talking to Bruce, because I've I've been adamantly against like playing that game. Like, no, like I'm not playing that pieces. Like I'm not playing it. Like just because it seems so like flat and generic. But one of the things that kind of got me into the game, like Bruce was telling me, he said it's not really good or bad. You know, he was
It's
like,
mad.
it's okay and it's fun at sometimes. Yeah, and like I asked him because I made the comparison. I said, so basically, what you're telling me is it's like the old Marvel games that Sega used to develop, like Incredible Hulk, like Captain America and Iron Man. And he was like, yeah, that's a good
Whoa.
comparison. So it's like you can have fun with the game, but it's not like anything like
I feel like
glorious or anything. And I was like, oh, okay. Because I like all
I
those
feel like
games.
those games were better than the Avengers.
Oh wow. Okay. See, now I don't know where to turn. Now I have no idea what to do. So you think those games were better? And I can
They
actually
were
see
mad
that because
fun
those
in their
games were
prime.
fun.
If they remastered those games, I
For
would
real.
buy them.
Oh, good lord. Yeah. They they're remastering like a lot of games. Like I was in like Target like last night, and do you remember that game like
Nope,
Medieval from like PlayStation One?
kind of.
Yeah, it's like really old. I wouldn't expect you to remember it, but maybe some of our like viewers do. But they remastered that, and there's some other games I saw. I was like, okay, I didn't even like know they
Mm,
remastered this, you know. Um, but yeah, but we'll see
I don't
though.
have
I
nothing.
mean, um, did you see that Snyder
The
Cut
new one?
trailer? Yeah, apparently they made changes to it, and it was just like, nah, son, I didn't see any of it. Like,
Yeah,
I just
I
saw
was
the
about to
same
say all I
trailer
saw was
twice.
this was the same trailer in black and just in black and white. That was the only change I saw.
Yeah, yeah, that was like the only thing I noticed, and I was like, well, I'm not about to like go through like both trailers and like scrub through them myself and do like a video form or anything. I'm just like, nah, that's not what I do. You know, I may look at somebody
That is
else's.
not my job. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm surrounded by job.
that is
I'm
not
surrounded by
what I'm
zombies.
here for. That is not what I am here to do. But yeah, I'm not sure. But anyway, look, man, let's just hop right into it, okay? The Mandalorian season 2, episodes 1 to 4.
On
How
a scale of one to
glorious!
10, I'd say a solid 11.5.
Yes, I will raise you and go to maybe a 20.
I can do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What do you think, man? Because I think it's better than
So
season 1.
far I like. Hmm, there are some episodes in season two that I like better than season one, but for the most part, I think season one
Hmm.
so far is pretty on par with season two.
Yeah, yeah. What have you liked about it, like
We
specifically,
got
like so
the
far?
origins of quote unquote Baby Yoda. I don't know if we
Yes.
can we
Yep.
say it?
Yep.
How many?
Um. Yeah, I'll put like a spoiler thing in there. So yeah, like,
Grogu.
do you remember how to say his name right? I think I do, but exactly. Yep. Yep. Grogu. So yeah, that was in episode 5, I think, or something like that. But that was like really like that was eye opening. Like I feel like they did that like too late, sort of. It's like, oh, okay, well now we know his name, but he's still Baby Yoda, Joe.
Nah,
So
I like the fact that they waited until season two for that.
yeah, I do too. I do too. But I think to the audience,
Yeah, for
he's
the
still
most
just going to
part,
be Baby Yoda
because
forever.
Tiana still calls him Baby Yoda.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I think like Grogu is a cool name though. Like, and it's kind of interesting because we're gonna have this character for like the next like 100 years for like the like for for as long as Star Wars exists. It's like we're
Mm.
going to have like Baby Yoda. Like he's going to be like the future of like the Jedi. So And his backstory was kind of interesting too. So it was like he was at
Hmm.
the Jedi Temple, like training
Man's is 50 years
and
old. People
everything.
forget
So
this.
yeah.
Nah.
Wait, you said Mando or
Grogu. Yep.
uh Grogu? Yeah, yeah. He's like 50, but he's like I wonder how old that is, and like
No, he's
what is
like
he
an
like
infant,
three
honestly.
technically or something like that? He's still a baby. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's pretty hot. Because he ages like super slow and he lives for a long time, like
Mm.
because he's a will like Yoda, apparently. So yeah, I thought like just like right off the bat, like the first episode, man. I think that the my like because it's been like a lot of good characters. I think that the ah man, I can't think of it now. The not the Marshal,
Hmm.
the episode the Marshal was a really really good episode. I think that might be my favorite episode. I like that episode a lot, and I think what brought it to life was like Timothy Oliphant as like the Marshal because it was unexpected, and I was like, oh, he has the
Hmm.
Boba Fett
It was
armor.
really
You
cool,
know what I
like at
mean?
the end of it, where you
And then you see
see
the
Boba
armor.
Fett
Yeah,
himself just chilling out, like, so that's how y'all gonna do me though.
yeah, yeah. Just also, you just gonna take my armor and act like I'm not
He's
out
like, I
here
got a sunburn
in
three
these sand
times
streets.
within the first hour because I ain't never.
Yeah, no lotion, unprotected, any sandy streets. But yeah, no, I thought that was hot, man. That was a really good. Like this season feels more
Mm.
cinematic than the first season, and that first season had a lot going for itself. But yeah, man, that episode, like, I really want to see him like come back because they they were a pretty cool, formidable force when they were like fighting like the Leviathan and everything. And he's like the first person that Mando's come into contact with that hasn't tried to screw him over. Besides the lady, what's her name, like the mechanic that he the
Oh
the
yeah,
mechanic on Tatooine. Yeah, those are the only two pretty chill people that haven't tried to like screw him over outside of Apollo
and
Creed
again,
and Gina
Carl
Carano,
Weathers, he did
which
screw him over originally, but then he, became friends.
he actually did. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gina Carano, I don't know how any man's going to turn that down, but
She is a dope
she's a
character.
pretty cool character
Cara
too.
Dune,
She's like,
she's lit.
yeah, she's like beating people up and like,
Dune,
what's her name
Cara
again?
Dune.
Yeah, that's a sick name right there. That's a sick name, and apparently
Yep.
she's from Alderaan, which is hot. Like we're going back to there with references and stuff. But yeah, the second episode too with like the like with the ice planet, like when they crash, like that that was the ultimate Mando like badassery moment for me, man. Like when he's like fighting all those like spiders and everything, and that literally came out of nowhere. Like they look like the spiders from Rebels, except they're not brown. And because they popped up in Rebels, and like they're like the cave spiders, like the Star Wars cave spiders, not like the ones from the game, but they're cave spiders, but they're in these ice caves, and they're just
I was freaking out
yo,
in
they're
that
just all
episode.
over the place, yo.
I was like,
Yo, when Mando, Mando was so cool in that episode. Just taking out a bunch of spiders, and then he lit the flamethrower. I was like, yo, I thought I was going to black out
when
from the glory.
when Grogu
Like,
ate that spider egg, I was like, wait a minute, this is a bad job.
yeah, Yeah, Grogu eats anything. He was eating frog
She
eggs.
didn't even notice.
Like,
He was
no,
like, "Oh,
Grogu
this
gives
is
no
good."
Fs. That felt like a sci-fi horror alien type moment when like the
Yep.
spiders came out of nowhere and they were running. I was like,
Matter of fact,
yo, this is so
it seems like it was
glorious right
straight out
now.
of
Like, I don't even.
Arachnophobia.
Oh yeah,
Yep, multiple
did you
times.
see that movie before? Yeah, you saw it with mom, right? That's like mom. She hates spiders, but that's her favorite movie, which is weird. I haven't seen that movie in a
Neither
long
have I.
time.
'Tis been
Yeah,
years.
it's been years. Yeah, I remember parts of the movie, but I don't know. And I'm not really scared of spiders anymore. Like I've petted like tarantulas and everything like since then, and like going through different like books and things like that. But I'm just like that movie had killer spiders, so I'm not sure if I want to
Like,
revisit that.
I don't know if I should give it the
Like,
chance, to be honest.
yeah, yeah. Like
I
I don't
can't say I
know.
want to meet these spiders.
Yeah, because that huge spider at the end, like the one that jumped on the dude's face, like that thing was wrecking
After he
shop.
set
I
it on
was
fire, it was just like, yeah, nah, you ain't taking me down like that, mate.
yeah. He was like, no,
And,
no, you come
and
with me.
zoomed in on the eyes. I was like, oh, it means business.
Yeah, that was yeah, that was creepy. I do remember that. Like I remember like key moments of that movie. And like I did see it multiple times because every time they would like come on, like mom would say, "Yeah, let's watch it." I'd be like, oh, "Okay, yeah, cool." And it was always fun, but it feels like now would be it would be like
Yep,
creepier since I haven't seen it in a long time. Just like yeah, but yeah, man, Mandalorian is doing
indeed.
great things, great things, great things, man. Yeah, but I mean, we might as well just do like yeah. So like you saw episode
I thought
five.
she
Like,
was
what you
really
think of
cool.
like
I was
Ahsoka?
like, oh, snap. I was like, dang.
Yeah,
When they were fighting, that was really cool. Where when she tried to, hit him with the lightsabers, and the Beskar was just like, it was not breaking, essentially.
no, no. That Mandalorian armor is and that their weapons and stuff like it's a problem for the Jedi. Like they like I can see like that just the Beskar alone like that spear like puts into like emphasis like why like there's such a like why the Jedi and the Mandalorians like always like crash and whatnot. So that was a really good episode. Um, can't wait to see what the next one is going to be like. Um, and uh, um, John Carlos Esposito's character,
Moff Gideon is
Moff
really
Gideon.
cool.
Yo, Moff Gideon is mad cool. Yo, like I get like Vader vibes from him,
Mm.
like Darth Vader vibes. Like I can't wait to see what his character does with the dark saber, yo.
That they
Like
basically set up a fight
he
because
is,
that Beskar
and it's like the
staff
less they.
versus dark saber is going to be hot.
Oh yeah, that's it. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, yeah. They. Oh man, Moff Gideon, man, is a, he is going to be a problem. And since we're doing spoilers, they also name dropped
Yep. Yep,
uh
Admiral Thrawn. They definitely
Thrawn.
did name drop him.
Yeah, yeah. But I've seen Thrawn in like Rebels. Like I really want to see what like Moff Gideon is going to do. Like I really want to see that. Like I need that today. Like and I mean today, and it's like going on from this. I'm like, yo, so we're gonna have John Carlos Exposito in everything, right? Like moving forward, because I need this man to be in everything. He's such a good actor, man.
Hmm. He
Like,
was great as Gus in Breaking Bad.
yeah, man. Oh my God, this is a standout performance. But then again, like every performance in that show was, it was just, it's just good, man. That show was an investment. Like I've been meaning to go back to it for years and like watch it all the way through for like a second time, which sounds blasphemous. It's like I've only watched it only one time through, but that show
I
is
haven't
such an
watched it
investment,
fully through, and
you know.
I think I stopped in like season 5 when I was binge watching it because we went on vacation. I just never got around to getting back into it.
Ah, okay, okay. Well, I think it ends in season 5, and I was uh, like I was fine with the way it ended. I kind of wished it went out a little bit harder, but like I was like, okay, you know, like I haven't watched the Better Call Saul um prequel yet, and I haven't seen the like
Mhm.
Jesse's movie yet, the one that was on Netflix. But I will get around to it eventually. But yeah, glorious Star Wars stuff going on. So shall we get to it,
Squadrons.
dear boy? Oh yeah, well, I mean we got to do that, but no, our review of
Oh, yes,
Spider-Man
yes,
Miles
of
Morales.
course. That game is fire. Those are the only words that are really needed. That game is
Yes,
fire. Gotta put emphasis on every word. So that
yes,
game is fire.
mm, right. I completely agree with you 110%.
That's all I had to say about that.
And yeah, man, that game is like that game is pretty nice, man. It's very personal, I think, because everybody like likes Spider Man, you know. And with my, it's like there are kids that have a Spider Man that look like
Mhm.
them. You know what I mean? And for us, that's that's a big deal to see ourselves up there like that. You know, because we all love Peter
Mhm.
Parker and we all relate to Peter Parker. Like you know what I mean? But we relate to Miles like a lot more intimately. You know what I mean? Like the way he deals with his family and his friends. You know, the way he talks,
Mhm.
he sounds like us. You know, he dresses like us, and that's that like the game is just really special just based off of that. And with him being in Harlem and like his entire story was like building into him becoming Spider-Man. And at the end, like he has that like shot where he looks over his shoulder. Like that was like it was very TASM like. And I got like TASM vibes from the game, like throughout the whole
Mhm.
thing. And like I mean that in like a good way, you know? Because he's basically going up against like the big mega corporation, which is like it's not Oscorp, thank God, because we've seen Oscorp to death. But we'll probably see that in Spider-Man too. But for Miles, it's Roxxon, and that's his sort of his antithesis. Like, you know what I mean? That's like his Oscorp, to put it into perspective. And
Mhm.
like his whole like suit montage and everything, like that like I watched it like I think like 3 times last night. And I was just like, yo, this is so good, man. Like I don't even know how they brought this into existence, man. Like, and that like Lecrae song was like
No,
perfect for it too.
song was perfect for it. I think we talked about it last time. But on my own by Jaden Smith, featuring featuring
Oh
Kid
yeah,
Cudi. That song is perfect.
like glorious. Yeah, like Miles always has the best
Mm,
like he has the best soundtracks. You know, because like his story like he goes through like and and this is going to be like spoilers too because this is like our like late review, but his like his story builds like perfectly into him becoming like Spider-Man because he like goes through stuff from beginning to end, but it's like he's Spider-Man, but then at the end like he becomes Spider-Man, like with like the Tinkerer and like how she goes out and everything, and it's like it just mirrors like what Spider-Man
mm.
has to do, you know, in order to be who he is, and I think the web swinging this is the best web
I
swinging
do like
we've
the
ever
move
had.
list for it.
Um,
I will say.
oh, it's ridiculous that, and it's like they they had the presence of mind to have a move list like just for air tricks, man, and that's so perfect for Miles as a character because he's like much more flashier. But even though he doesn't know what he's doing, like he's inexperienced,
Mm.
he still looks cool. You know what I mean? And like the stuff that he does, like it's comparable to like
Speaking of the
the
Spider Verse
Spider
movie,
Verse
have you
movie,
done any of the
and I
tricks
don't know,
from the Spider Verse movie?
it's just sick. The
Like the
oh
hands
yeah,
behind the
yeah,
head, just chilling.
yeah. That's the one I do the most. I think that and the the like the
I do
move where
like
he's
that
like
one.
texting on his phone,
I
like in
like the
Homecoming.
Texas one.
I think that one might. Yeah, I think I do that the most. And like what's cool about this game is that like at first I was like I was literally like, okay, well, like I love Spider Man and I love Miles Morales, but it's like I felt like they were they kept like going back and forth on like what they were doing with him. It's like because it's like there were certain things that they would do where like okay, like in Homecoming, like there's like they kept swapping with Peter and Miles. Like in the movies, like Peter
Yeah,
has
they
Ganke,
basically stole everything from
like
Miles.
in the game, basically, and it's like Miles was taking stuff from Homecoming. Like he has like the cat at the bodega and everything, which is probably my favorite costume. I didn't think I was gonna like. I thought it was cool, but I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I did. And now that's like one
That
of my
is one of
number
my
one
favorite
costumes to
costumes.
like
It has
play with
more
and
expressive
everything.
eyes.
Uh,
The eyes are bigger, or lens wise.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
It's really cool.
And I just like having a cat on my back.
Mm.
And
He
when you
pops
do
up
the
out of the
takedowns,
out of the back.
like
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty hot too.
Then you'd be like,
Yeah,
the cat's out of the bag. Shock.
yeah, man. Exactly. And like the
Puts
cat
paws
like
on
jumps
people.
out and and like strikes with a paw. Yep. Cat has
Laying these
paws, man.
paws on you.
Definitely getting it in. But
Don't make me put the paws
exactly.
on you.
Yeah. But on a technical level, like the game has better web swinging. The graphics for PS4 are just like they're like beautiful. And the music,
It was a perfect score.
my God, was an awesome soundtrack, man.
Dun, dun, dun,
Even from the start
dun.
menu.
Boom, boom,
It's like the start menu
boom.
just it just makes you like bob your head like hard, yo. Like that YouTube cat that's doing it to the Mandalorian. It's like, you like I dare not, I dare not turn on the Spider-Man game and not let the music go all the way through before I play at the start menu. I dare not.
And you don't
I
have to,
won't do
brother.
it. Pretty
You
hot
don't have to,
soundtrack,
brother.
man.
The game is too
Sorry,
fire
what'd you
for you
say?
not to.
It is. It is, man. But it's pretty cool. I think that the game is like I think that it's too short. Um, but it's definitely a brand new game because they made a lot of changes with like the photo mode, um, the
I
movement
do
of
enjoy
the
the new
character, the
photo mode.
graphics are better.
The
So,
the one thing that I do
oh
say
yeah,
Spider-Man PS4 was missing was the fact that the ability to change the suit in the photo mode, because you don't always want that same suit that you're wearing. Sometimes you want to see it in the other suit, one of the other
right,
suits, but you just can't have it. You got to set up the shot again, and sometimes it's impossible to set
yeah,
up the shot.
no, no, that's a right, and it's like they took all those things
It
into
really is.
consideration, and that's like an awesome feature, man. They yeah, they man, the suits look good, man. The Spider Verse suit
The Spider-Verse
um
effects for the suit look
looks
amazing.
cool. Um, yeah, that's like they paid a lot of attention into
Hmm.
getting that like just right. Um, that suit is fire. The
I'm
Purple
okay with
Rain
the
suit
Purple
is
Rain suit.
fire.
It's not. It
Um,
doesn't blur.
yeah, I haven't played with it a lot, but I like it. Um, I just like the design. I think it's hot. Yeah, but the I thought
Yeah.
that the Tinkerer
I,
was a pretty good villain.
I gotta say there
What
was
do you
a
think?
lot of emotional trauma for um or emotional drama for Miles, and I thought that was a really good play. On I thought that was really good scripting on their part. I mean, we all knew as the audience that the Tinkerer
Yeah,
was
it was
Finn, but as it leads up to Miles knowing, he's just like confused because he's never had to do this before. And you see Peter,
right.
he makes a decision based on his past experiences. Miles doesn't have any past experiences doing this, so he's just
Mhm.
torn on whether or not to still like tell her he's Spider-Man or just like infiltrate the gang, stuff like that.
Right, right. Yeah, no, I agree 100% because um, like with this new series of Spider-Man games, like what's so great about it is um like we've had a tons of other Spider-Man games with Peter Parker before. Like we had Ultimate
Games, yeah.
Spider-Man where he was like, he was still in high school, and we've had Web of Shadows, and we've had the games from the movie trilogy. So we've had all these games where we've technically got to see Peter Parker grow into Spider-Man. And this time around, we get to see Miles, like we get to see Miles grow up instead of Peter, because now we got the experience Peter Parker Spider-Man, and we got his moveset and his experience. But now we go through
Yep.
that same journey with Miles now. So we're still kind of getting like our young Spider-Man, because even when he gets the great
Mm.
responsibility suit in the beginning, it's very like you get homecoming vibes from it. Like it kind of reminded me of the Stark suit. So it's like, wow, they really hit like every note where it's like, all right, we're gonna start him off in his sort of pseudo Spider Verse suit, like his like sweatsuit thing with the jacket, and then we're gonna have that, and then he'll progress into that, and then like the red and black suit, which is really hot. So, um, like hopefully, and I think it
Mm.
will, but his
Hopefully
weapons
he gets more
will
gadgets.
like hope like yeah, definitely want to see it expand. But overall, man, the voice acting is good. Like yeah, like the game looks gorgeous. There's definitely a lot of subtle improvements. Like they didn't just take the game and you know like paste over what they already had. Like they put a lot of work into this game. So it's definitely pretty hot, man. Soundtrack is cool, like most Spider-Man games are, and yeah, it's just pretty fire. It's definitely worth the buy,
Mm.
especially if you're a Spider-Man fan. It is short though. That's the only thing
There's
I'll
still a lot
say.
to do in it though.
Um, so it's still a lot to do with it. I would try and get it for $40 or $50 though.
I'm
Um,
fine with it at
but
the
it's
column
it's it's a great
60.
game. Um, yeah, Yeah, well, I mean, look, that's what I bought it for, just because I was not
Mm.
going to not have the game, you know. But I think either 40 or 50 is fair too. It's a great game, and Sonic definitely knows what they're doing. This other team, like, they really showed up to like make this, game good for Miles, man. And like the character's only like 10 years old, Like I think he came out in like
No, yeah,
2009 or something like that.
I
So
think it
it's
was
like,
2011.
just ridiculous, man. It was 2011? Okay,
But
yeah. As a matter of fact, you're right. Yeah, it's 2011 when this comic came out. So
going back to that great responsibility suit, that gave me heavy comic book vibes. Like from his first suit at right after Peter died, he went to the costume store and got that,
oh yeah,
and he had the knee pad. He had the
yeah,
knee
oh
pads and
yeah.
his own shoes on,
When
and
he
like
fought
the elbow
Kangaroo.
pads, just in case he had to fall or something. And I was like, wow, they took that directly from the comics, and I enjoy that suit.
Yep,
And that was like when everybody was like, "Really, Spider-Man? That's the suit you picked?" And it
definitely.
was like,
Yeah, cause yeah, right, exactly.
"Yep,
That's when like Jessica Drew like drop kicked him in the face and was like, "Yo, you need to take that off like right now."
he
And then
did."
he fought like Kangaroo in that costume, I think.
Mm,
Because I think, yeah, like the Kangaroo was like, and he's like a D-list like Spider-Man villain. I like probably like Peter Parker doesn't even take him seriously, but I suppose he would be a pretty good villain for like the sequel, like like Miles Morales game. But yeah, that's pretty hot. Him and maybe Omega
really?
Red if they have the rights to
I,
him,
d-
because Omega
I
Red was
don't
one of the
remember him
first people that he
fighting
fought
Omega
too.
Red. That would be an awesome fight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was definitely in like it wasn't in the first handful of comics, but I think it was after he got the red and black suit
Hate.
in the comics. Like
He's in
Omega
there. Hate.
Red was just in New York, like he was just drawing. Yeah, it's just like running amok, and it was like straight out of the blue, and like Miles just like dusted him off like real quick, just like because like no one expects the Venom power, and I think that's what he took him out with. I know that's how he got Electro. So, but yeah, Miles Morales, man, what a good character. What a good character, man. I'm really looking forward to
Mm,
what they uh do with him next. So yeah, definitely.
I think we covered everything.
So yeah, I don't know. You think we covered everything for the review? Yeah, it's pretty hot. Yeah. So
Like
what
at
else have
right
you
now,
been
I'm playing
playing
Black Ops Cold War.
as we wrap up?
Not fully enjoying it. Not gonna lie. And Modern Warfare,
Mm.
it's not dry per se, but this
Yeah, it's kind of dry on it.
just breeds out a lot more campers and like just not so skilled people. And it's like, why? Why are you alive?
Right.
Like who are you? Yeah, I'm playing that.
Yeah.
Squadrons. That's about it. Need to get back into all my PlayStation games
Yeah.
because
Same.
they make it
I
like
definitely
the
heard about
old
the
Call of Duty
camping
games
like
where
being
there's
like
just
sort of an
three
issue, I guess,
lanes
but
you can go down,
I don't know.
like three separate lanes, and you have basically three choices. Now they doctored it up, you know, so it's not just straightforward, but still. Oh, hold up! I don't play Kill
Wow.
Confirmed. I don't know why that's in. Yeah, that's not even on the thing.
Mm. That I started Dishonored 2, which is
I never finished Dishonored 1.
I think yeah, no, I've never played the first one. Yeah, I never played the first one. So yeah, I'm
It's
right
pretty
there
good.
with you. Like I started the second one, which is actually kind of cool. I'm playing with the girl. And it's cool so far. Um I think Ghost of Tsushima will hold more of my interest. Like it's definitely and then, that and because once I finish my second playthrough of Miles Morales, I might give that a little break and go into Ghost of
Mm.
Tsushima, So
As you should, brother.
then
As you should.
I'll continue to pray for a um a Series X and a PS5 launch. So yeah.
Oh, we have some breaking news
Ah.
for the Hawkeye show.
Oh. Okay.
They have confirmed, well, not confirmed, but there are some set photos out, and one of the set photos is Hawkeye with his hearing aid.
Wait, Hawkeye with what?
His hearing aid, and
Oh.
alongside Kate Bishop,
Oh, nice.
and also Lucky the Pizza Dog is also confirmed to be in it as well.
Pizza Dog is in there. You heard it here
Yep.
first, everybody. You heard it here first on the Super Nerd Bros. Hawkeye Scoop exclusive. Um, Pizza Dog all day. Yeah, Pizza Dog. There was actually I'm not sure if it's real because I didn't look at it. Um,
Mm.
I didn't look at it because I thought it was fake. But apparently there was like a screenshot from Spider Verse 2 on Twitter.
Well, a screenshot. I
Yeah,
think there's a new
Dro-
promo out for it. I think.
you said there's a promo.
Yep. It's just John Mulaney, um, being Spider-Ham,
Nice. Okay, so this looks like basically, yeah, it's Tobey Maguire Spider Man,
but he's in the Spider-Verse movie.
Spider Verse 2. It's his Spider Man. It's
What? I
like,
gotta see this.
yeah, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to you right now. Yeah, yeah. Like there's been a lot of Tobey Maguire talk, whether it's been for Spider Verse 2 or for
Like,
Homecoming
uh,
3, like Spider 3 or whatever.
what's it called? Also, another thing, Zendaya was on the Jimmy Kimmel show, and she says she can neither confirm nor deny that Tobey Maguire will be in Spider-Man 3. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield will be in Spider-Man 3. So, you know, she can't confirm it, but she can't deny it either. So,
Yeah.
you know,
So that means there's a 50-50 chance at least, but more
exactly.
than likely it's happening.
I don't know. It might not.
It could. I mean, at the least, it's 50-50.
Yeah.
I would like to see Andrew Garfield come back.
Yep. He'd be
And I
like,
wouldn't. Yeah,
he'd be like kind of Peter B. Parker, maybe.
sure. Like I wouldn't mind like a TASM 3 either. Like I've
I
I've
wouldn't mind it.
wrestled I've wrestled with that franchise for years, and I have finally come to peace with it. And I'm just like, you know what? Andrew Garfield was so good, and he was obviously like done dirty. It's like, you know what? I want to see his
It
TASM
was
3.
studio interference that really just that killed him. That killed his
It
franchise.
it really was, and like you can't blame the guy because like Spider
He
Man
was
was like
passionate
close
about
to
it.
his yeah, it was close to his heart, man. Like when you watch that old like Comic Con video,
Mm-hmm.
like the dude is like out of breath. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He's like
Man's
he's
just happy
sweating.
to be alive.
Yo, he was like a little kid that had his dream like come true, man. It's just like, yo, how dare you like take a man of that passion for Spider-Man and just like completely do his franchise dirty. Like he deserved better, you know?
hmm
Definitely deserved better.
They killed his Gwen Stacy.
Oh my God, that was painful. Remember the whole like theater was quiet?
Yep.
Like
That
that whole
was a dead
theater
silent theater.
was dead silence. And I don't even think we made eye contact for like 2 or 3 minutes after that because it was so sad.
Yep.
Like,
All you could do is just stare at the screen as that
yeah,
web and formed to catch her.
yeah,
It didn't happen.
yeah, we just looked straight ahead. Um, yeah, yeah, that was a rough scene.
All yours.
Oh my God,
Doom.
that 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 sound has never like I've never forgotten that sound.
Yep.
Like,
It echoes in the walls of my brain.
yes, it is. You know what else is in the walls of my brain from that movie? Um, the song at the end with like Pharrell and Alicia Keys that was actually too good for that movie, and like Kendrick Lamar,
Yep.
like
And
that was
Hans
a
Zimmer.
great song. Yeah, and the great Hans Zimmer. Yeah, but that movie wasn't good enough for that song. like
I definitely. I don't know. It went with Andrew
like
Garfield Spider-Man well.
it
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 it wasn't
did.
good enough to deserve that song, but it went with Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man.
Yes, you nailed it. That's exactly right. Yeah, perfect confirmation. Y'all heard it here first. But yeah, that that actually like that actually whole like TASM 2 soundtrack was pretty good.
It was
Like
rather fire.
Spider-Man movie, yeah, like Spider-Man movies always have a great soundtrack, like always.
Paranoia?
And it's
That was a
usually
good song.
oh yeah, yeah, Paranoid was good.
I was like, oh man, this joint is hot.
Yeah, it was very dubsteppy, man. Like it was pretty good.
It was in the time where dubstep was really like one of the hottest things out. So it was perfect.
Yeah, yeah. Still, um,
Dog, I keep getting killed by
deserved
my
to
own
be in a better
teammates.
movie. Huh?
I keep getting killed by my teammates. They're all idiots.
Wow, they must suck. Um, but yeah, but like I think that like since we were talking about soundtracks, I think that like Miles Morales, like the Spider Verse soundtrack, might be the best one.
I was listening to it yesterday. It's still
Yeah,
the one of the most fire soundtracks ever.
because I think maybe the best superhero movie soundtrack might have to go to Black Panther,
I
but
don't know. Because most of those fire songs that were on the Black Panther album weren't even in the movie. Like
Kendrick
some of
though,
them, they were, but you know,
yeah, no, I can see that because like the old Spider-Man movies had like a lot of like alternative rock groups that I wasn't familiar with,
mhm.
but they were like good songs. They
It's pretty
weren't
early
like
2000s too.
yeah, yeah, they weren't like crappy like rock songs, but they were like yeah, early 2000 songs. But they're like still good though, and they fit for Spider-Man. And like the Spider-Verse soundtrack does the same thing for Miles, you know. And
Mm,
then even with the game, it's like they took that and was like, yeah, this game has to have a fire soundtrack, you know.
mm.
And the only thing, because I can't complain about the soundtrack at all. I wish they had more artists on it though.
I'm fine with
They
what
had
they
more
had on
people.
there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a short game. Like it's like low key greatness. But yeah, man.
a testament to how bad I'm doing in this game right now. Literally 4-13.
4-13.
Yep.
Yeah,
13.
it sounded pretty quiet over there. So I was like, yeah, this is not a good online session right now.
It is because people are just camping, which is weird. Like, why? You did so
Yeah.
well in MW. Like, there weren't a lot of. There were still campers in MW, but they weren't doing it as badly as this. Like,
Yeah.
and like, there are so many people who spawn trap in this game. It's unreal.
I heard that's just what people do. Like it's like camping is an actual part of like the last like COD. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like people are just doing it. And it's like, they made this game for you to shoot people. So
Mm.
yeah, it's weird, but
Like, they're just in the corners of that literally no one would expect.
yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully I'll get to see that for myself soon.
Indeed, brother. You should
Yeah.
get Modern Warfare first. That's a better game.
Modern Warfare.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get that. And then because like I gotta like take your advice with the COD games.
Mm.
So you say get Modern Warfare first, and I'm gonna cop that first, And then like I'll work my way up to like Cold War, into that. But yeah, we should play Smash Brothers later.
Indeed, we should.
Definitely. But well, I think we've had a glorious show
Indeed, we
once
have.
again. Very, very glorious. Um, smooth recording.
Indeed.
Smooth recording as usual. So yeah. Yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah. And stay frosty, y'all.
Propane and cocaine accessories, Keep it locked.
Kabuchi.